Right, Miha, for those in the future who see us in the past, which is now, here we have behind the big central phallus or mushroom the solar cross. Solar cross cycles of the sun, which is the same cycle as the swastika that we find across the continents. You also find that in the Indus Valley. The alignment of the sun cycles, the beams of the sun, probably in an equinox. I don't know what the directions are here right now. I would need to know north, south, east, west to calculate that quickly. But an equinox or a solstice, the sun rays will pass through that in the rising. This will be the energizing point. Like a Shiva Linga, you have 7 stones or 7 mushrooms on one side, 7-fold system that are in 5 rows, 5 times 7. The 5 times 7, 35. Systematics that was brought into the Incas is the same as the Vedic system as in the city of Kapalan. The Vedic system is demonstrated here in South America to have been brought from the Indus Valley, and 5 times 7, 35 are the 7 chakras through the 5 elements which follow sun cycles of the solar cross. The 8-fold system is the means by which this solar cross or swastika is in fact measured over large macro cycles of time. The mushroom penis, in the mushroom cults, you'll also find Viracocha, the god, one of the gods of the Incas, represented with a mushroom. The mushroom, when eaten, would become a raised kundalini, a Shamba pillar, that would then extend into the canopy of the stars, as the brain would become the canopy of the stars, and the sun inside that mushroom cap precipitated key cycles of fertility. In fact, the solar cycles, 7-fold, 8-fold, specifically today in astrogenetics have been shown to switch on specific hormones and specific fertility cycles. And those fertility cycles were carried out in calendars because there are periods where the solar activity is weaker and you need to do other things to stimulate fertility. So fertility cults, even if they became corrupted, encoded the cycles of how to keep a species well in a different solar age. Orgasmic energy, we all know, is hadronic energy, it's the 5th force. But what I'm looking for now is the vagina, which would be the gateway of the 2 pillars. This is a smaller form of a vagina, but I think they must have had some kind of material, maybe water, that flew down. So then the wine must have had some certain plants in as well. So the penis, it would be the ejaculate of the penis, but it was the holy ejaculate of the gods, because the penis of the gods of the heavens, initiating the fertility of the woman. But the wine must have had something special in it. Okay, a coca wine. Okay, that's right. Voila. And coca gives energy and fertility, so that's right. But the stones, you'll also find the close fittingness of the stone at Sacsayhuaman and other sites. Easter Island, Babylon, having the same type of design. Six stones to the pillar and 6 stones to the pillar, making 12. So this is probably a form, I'd have to speculate, I'd need to know the compass directions of the zodiacal ages, like the 12 tasks of Hercules, which are the 12 zodiacal ages, same as the 12 apostles of Jesus, Jesus being the sun, or the sun god, which represents the east and the west of the cycles and of the hemispheres of the stars. in almost all cultural traditions. You have it in the Mayans, you have it in the Greeks, the two pillars of Hercules, two pillars of Atlantis. The two pillars of the Kundalini originally, the descending and the ascending, the twin towers of 911, same story, the twin pillars of wisdom of the Temple of Solomon. It's east and west, it is descending and ascending. And this is the middle pillar, otherwise known as the Shamba pillar in the east. I don't know what the Inca term is of this particular object, but its name will be significant, I'm sure.